GTA Online update is soon to come in December, and oh my god, this might be my favorite update ever. Hi guys, I'm Protoge, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I just got done reading the newswire for December's update, and it might be a little, actually, definitely not more exciting than GTA 6, but it's up there. It's up there, and it is incredible. Okay, so let me just cut to the chase. So the newest update is about car theft. Yes, car theft. Finally taking in the theft auto, the Grand Theft Auto part of the whole game, pretty much. And needless to say, this is gonna be the coolest thing ever. We're stealing cars. There's a new purchasable scrapyard, and I will show you everything from the newswire. So let's begin. Salvage yard, drift races, which I am super stoked about. There's also gonna be new rewards for Rockstar Games' 25th anniversary, and I cannot believe I am saying this, but for next-gen consoles like the Series X, I have wildlife, animals, rabbits, deer, lions, all of it is returning to GTA Online for next gen. It was never actually, I don't actually remember if it was in GTA Online on the day of release, but it is in story mode. But now that we're actually getting it in online, that could potentially allude to something much greater. Also, someone from Liberty City, GTA 4 is coming back to GTA Online. So let's get right to that as well. And let me explain the main part of this update. At his description on Google, he's actually a character from GTA 4, but from the expansion, The Ballad of Gay Tony. He's also mentioned in the base game, and he's a nightclub owner in Liberty City. He's also a billionaire, so yes, we are partnering with a billionaire in stealing vehicles in GTA Online. For the scrapyard, the purchasable property, and I think these might actually be kind of like auto shop contracts based on the way they put it, since it's talking about multiple vehicles and multiple heists, kind of like what they did for for the contract with some of the like stolen vehicle contracts. They also have the auto shop contracts as well, which are kind of like mini heists too. What else? They do actually have a few missions where, like, from other DLCs where you do steal cars, so this could be another update like that, and I am all here for it. So that means that we're gonna get probably a bunch of new cars, more than just 17, and hopefully, I'm praying to God, not all drip feed. Please stop drip feeding us, Rockstar. It's stupid. We do not like it. Next up, drift races, and this might be my favorite part of the update because now we actually have full-blown drift races, and they talk about drift upgrades for certain cars, but the most important thing is drift tuning. That means that we might actually be able to adjust our camber, our steering angle, all of the good stuff, our tire pressure and whatnot. So that means full-blown tuning might be starting to make its rise in GTA Online, and I am super excited for that. They show in the picture a Remus, a Jester RR, and another car, which I forget, I don't know if it's a Vito GTX or a new car, but we are actually going to get into a new car next that we do know is coming. So first off, we do know that the Ferrari F8 Turbo or something like it is coming to GTA Online, but then we actually have a little something else as well. This car looks like it could be based on one of two cars, or maybe a mix of both. So from the front, it's very obviously either a Honda Civic, like a 2003-ish Honda Civic, or an Acura RSX, but looking back a little more, we see it looks like it has 4 doors, which means I'm leaning more towards Honda Civic. Both cars are front-wheel drive, the RSX and the Civic, but which one will come to GTA? It might have the body of a Civic, front end of the Civic, or the RSX. They're kind of the same car, but the rear end of either the RSX or the Civic, which will make the difference. The RSX, if I believe, only came in a 2-door, while this car looks like a 4-door, so it's probably going to be the Civic. And we actually do have a couple Civics, but not that many, so this is definitely going to be a very welcome car into GTA, along with the Ferrari, which definitely, the cars can tell you a lot about the update. So I'll say the Ferraris for billionaires, but probably for the scrapyard and stuff, we're gonna have the Civic. So it's definitely very interesting. Also, it looks like we have a new bike. I don't actually know what that's based off, and I don't know if that's a new or an old bike, but it kind of looks like the Batty 801 we already have in the game. So I guess we will have to see. Maybe wait for a trailer, any more news, but let's just keep looking forward to this update with a few other changes that are actually huge. Let's talk about next gen. Rockstar Games loves their next gen console players a lot more than they love their previous gen console players, which we do actually have a few updates for previous gen. But first, next gen. We already talked about it. We already said it. Wildlife is coming to GTA Online. We also have the Vinewood Car Club, a next-gen exclusive, has a new Vinewood Car Club garage, which can store up to 100 vehicles, which might actually be kind of insane. I don't know if you have to like buy GTA Plus once, put a bunch of vehicles in there, and what will happen if the GTA Plus runs out? Do all those vehicles get lost? Do you still have them in that garage? Do you keep the garage? Is it just something that you can purchase with GTA Plus and keep it forever? Will we know? I don't know. Actually, we will know eventually. I don't really know when, because this was I think maybe today's or yesterday's newswire. I just saw it on Instagram and wanted to make a video about it. But anyways, then we also have, what was the last thing? I forget. I'll go back and check. I have everything saved on my phone. So this update is definitely all about the cars, because the last thing we have for next gen consoles is, what was it again? Oh yeah, you can actually organize cars in your interaction menu through garages. So I guess now let's go to all generations of consoles, like PlayStation, PC, Xbox One, and also PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. So there's a new interaction menu, or streamlined interaction menu, which honestly I think is a very, very welcome change. Let's just hope it's not going to turn out like the when they removed over 180 cars and stuff from every single website in the game, which I'm still very salty about, because I really love the 190Z, and I miss it. I have one, but at the same time I miss it. All the cars that they lost. I mean, the Chubby Wreck, I had it for a little bit, and now I regret selling it. Anyways, let's just hope it doesn't turn into that situation. We also have, I keep forgetting, I just remembered, LS Car Meet rep is gonna be a lot higher. We don't know if it's gonna be like double, triple, 4, 5, 6 times, but we are gonna get more rep for Pursuit and street races in the LS Car Meet. Speaking of the LS Car Meet, so you know how on Next Gen you can actually like buy people's cars with the LS Car Meet specification service? No? Well, if you're on Last Gen, you will now be able to experience that, because it is coming to Last Gen consoles. PC, PS4, and Xbox One are finally going to be able to trade cars, and that is going to kind of be a game changer in a way. Also, what was the other thing? I think they were talking about like probably some performance enhancements and stuff. I forget what the it's like holiday bonuses maybe. But one thing that I think we can end off with, which is super, super wholesome, that Rockstar Games came out and said, is that now each player will receive a gift on their character's birthday, which is super wholesome. I created my character the day after Christmas of 2020, so my character is about like 3 years old, so I don't know if that'll be like 3 gifts it'll give me, but we don't know what those gifts are, if it's gonna be like cash, a new car, new properties, new things to buy. We don't know yet, but we will see very soon. This December update, we don't know when it's coming out, but judging by the last updates, I know that one update, the contract, I believe, or maybe it's Criminal Enterprises, Drug Wars, I forget, but released somewhere around my sister's birthday. So it's gonna be like maybe December 14th, 15th. It always releases on a Tuesday. I think the second Tuesday of December. So I will go and check that. And in the meantime, be hyped for this update, because I know I am, and it's gonna be sick.